Hello, my friends. Erica here. Today I am starting another reading vlog, so stay tuned. Look at these shelves. Aren't they neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the one who has all the books on these shelves? Adventures are told. How many adventures can one shelf hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, I've got all the books. Okay, in this vlog, I will be reading more pink books. The plan is to finish these 3 for sure, and if I find another pink book on my shelf, I will read those too. The first one is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. This one actually is going to be a reread, but I read this, I honestly can't remember when I read it the first time. And I don't remember anything I think it's because of the fact that I listened to it via audio. For some reason, I just can't pertain books that well if I listen to audio because I listen at very high speeds. I can actually listen at the highest speed, which is 3 times speed. But obviously my brain is not, keeping much of it in. Like, I literally don't remember anything at all. But I feel like I'm honestly reading Keeper of the Lost Cities again for the first time because I don't remember half the stuff in that either. And I read those physically. So I guess I just don't have that great of a memory. Anyway, moving along. The next pink book, it's kind of like a pink, yellow, orange color, but it does have pink on it. And that is Pretty Pretend You're Mine by Lucy Score. This is the first book in this trilogy here. I don't remember the name of the trilogy, but it's a trilogy. And I do own them all. My plan is to eventually own all of Lucy Score's books because I'm obsessed. And the last one that I'm going to read, I'm really not looking forward to, but maybe, who knows, I might end up liking it. We shall see. And that is The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot. So, those are the books that I will be reading in this vlog. Like I said, if I, decide I want to read another pink book, it'll most likely, it might end up being the next book in this trilogy. So, that's the plan. Anyway, I will get at you guys later. Do teenage girls really do that? Do they measure their chest? I never did. I didn't need to. I was way more developed than the other girls my age. But it's just dumb. Why do you want to measure your chest? Who cares? People are weird. So I did make a significant amount of progress in The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot. I am on page 139, so halfway. I should definitely finish this tonight when I get off work. In between calls, I have been working on All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I know it's not a pink book, but I want to get it done. I am not enjoying this as much as I did the Inheritance Games trilogy, but I mean it's still interesting. It's just not as good as Inheritance Games. So, but I'm liking it. But I'm not loving it. But that's okay. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick reading update, and I will catch you guys later. Underneath the starlight, there's a magical feeling so right. I can't get that song out of my head. Can't get it in my head. I am such a dork. I need more sleep. So, you guys, news. I literally just talked to this guy and he filed a complaint. This is awesome. I talked to Matt. And I'd honestly never heard of this band until I talked to him today. And yeah, he's just trying to get home. He's like 7 hours away from home, and uh, the car wouldn't start, so they were waiting on a part uh, for their car, and I guess apparently they needed to replace the alternator, and uh, they weren't like that location was not like keeping them updates of what's going on and everything, and because the mechanic said it would only take 30 minutes for them to put in to change out the alternator, and it turns out that uh they needed to order the part and it was coming from Baton Rouge, and they said it wouldn't be there until 4, and they had already been there for like 4 hours waiting for their car to be fixed. And I felt really bad for him because I don't know, don't tell anybody, but I hate this job. Businesses just take advantage of people, and I mean, I know that's pretty much most businesses. They like to give try to get you to do more services so they can make more money, but that's just not the way to go about it. But anyway, so yeah, he's just waiting to get this part put in so they can go home. He's like, there's no way I can stay in Baton Rouge for another night. I need to get my guys home and myself home, because they had been gone on the road for like 2 weeks. So yeah, I was like, do you need a backup singer? He's like, yeah, sure, come on. That would be awesome. But anyway, so that's my little news there. Later. Okay, you guys, so I really don't get why this, and don't take this in the wrong way, but I don't know how this got published because none of it makes any sense. None of it. Not like Jingling seen Flying Jen or Tinkerbell unless monster cards count. What Jingling keep bagged up in back pockets. Sure, no blood dripping spirits either with stabbing heads unless cricket count. What Jingling keeps safe in shirt pockets sometimes for luck. Because Jingling like the song his company, but anything else that Sayo ridiculous. Mice dancing or not, if they're one thing that never come around to their place, that would be mice. What?
I don't even know what to say on that.
What does this even mean? Please enlighten me, someone who has read the familiar books. Enlighten me of how any of that makes sense. None of this makes sense. And the way he writes, it just drives me crazy. Okay, but if Dom's in you and Dom's like you said in me, so that now he's in both of us, I mean shared by us, which like if he's not half in each of us but still to each of us means he's sort of beyond both of us too. What kind of crap is this? Seriously. I just don't understand. I really don't.
I don't think there's any incorrect thought that actually would do.
That's exactly it. There's no coherent thought. Incoherent thought. Coherent thought. Whatever. You know what I mean. There's no like complete thought in here. It's just jibber jabber.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want to read jibber jabber and not want to understand what you're reading, pick up Mark Z. Danielewski's books, because none of them make sense. I should have known not to get into this because I couldn't get into House of Leaves because none of it was making any sense. I didn't know half the time of what was going on. It's supposed to be a horror book. It did not scare me. Nothing happened. Sorry. Rant over. Later. Okay, so I just finished The Princess Diaries, and I'm going to give this one 3 stars. Like, I liked it enough, I guess. I mean, some of it was funny, and I'm just not really much for stories about these kind of stories. Anyway, like, I like books that have that are diary entries. That part I enjoyed. I just didn't really care for the rest of the story, and I didn't connect with the character because, well, I'm no fucking princess. But anyway, so yeah, so that's done. 3 stars. I'm probably gonna pick up Lock Every Door by Riley Sager next. I really, really, really want to reread ACOTAR. You know, Court of Thorns and Roses. If you don't know what ACOTAR is. Some people are like, what's ACOTAR? It's a Court of Thorns and Roses. I've only read the series once, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I devoured it. It was just so amazing. And I have been wanting to reread it because it's been a while since I've read them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I might just go ahead and start my reread of that. I'm excited. So it is obvious now that I am changing up my TBR. Me and Melissa are going over to, you know, Melissa loves books or likes books, or I don't remember. She doesn't really come on anymore, but we are rereading A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. We're going to be reading 75 pages a day until we are finished. So that is the plan. I am on page 12, so I'm not very far, but I'm loving it, of course. So I will probably end up giving it a 5-star again because this series is just amazing. To think that Google or whatever, people are saying that there's series out there that's better than A Court of Thorns and Roses. I highly doubt it. But maybe I'll look into it, read some of the books that on the list that they said is better, and see what I think. But I really don't think another fairy series is going to beat this one. So this one is a little smudgy. I haven't made it that far to the smut part, but it does get smudgy. And I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it's smutty. Anyway, I just thought I'd just let you know what I was doing. I'm still going to go ahead and finish Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. Maybe potentially pick up Pretend You're Mine by Lucy Score, because that's a pink book too. This one is obviously red. So yeah, I've been reading pink and red books this month for the most part. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here and I will update you later. See ya. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. I had to take a breath there in between the on there because I could not. I just have bad lungs, unfortunately. So there was something that I was going to say, but then I totally blanked. So if I think of it, I'll come back and let you know, but I most likely won't think of it. Okay, people, so we went and ate at Village Inn, as you saw, and I got that taco salad thing. I didn't even get halfway through, and I was full, so unless you have fast, and then you're hungry an hour later. Anyway, so we went to Walmart after we ate, and I got Super Mario Brothers Wonder for my Nintendo Switch. I'm looking forward to playing it. We'll see what I think of it. Hopefully I like it. Discover the power of wonder. And then I got me 2 books because, I can't help myself. I've heard a couple of people talking about this one. They said it's really good. It's called The Foxglove King by Hannah Whitten. And it says, Laura has been living by her wits since she was a child, running poisons for the cartel that took her in, avoiding the attention of the law, and keeping her affinity for death magic a secret. Because mortem is a rare and illicit commodity, and using it could mean death. When a job goes wrong, Laura suddenly finds herself thrust into a lavish court where no one can be believed and even fewer can be trusted. Their lore must navigate an intricate web of politics, religion, and forbidden romance to solve a mystery more dangerous and twisted than she can even imagine. Dun dun dun! And it's deckled pages. I love deckled pages. I'm excited. And then I got Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I've been obsessed with Ali Hazelwood lately, and this is something different. It's about vampires. Misery Lark, a daughter of a powerful vampire councilman, is an outcast. Her days of living anonymously among the humans are over. She has been called upon to uphold an alliance between the vampires and their mortal enemies, the Wares. Wares are ruthless and unpredictable, and their alpha, Low Moreland, is no exception. He rules his pack with absolute authority, but not without justice or feeling. It's clear from the way he tracks Misery's every movement that he doesn't trust her. If only he knew how right he was. Misery has her own reasons to agree to this marriage of convenience, reasons that have nothing to do with politics or alliances, and everything to do with the only thing she's ever cared about, and she is willing to do whatever it takes to get back what's hers. So, it definitely sounds different. It's good, it's like foily. Anyway, so yeah, that's my haul. We are going to watch The Beekeeper and just sit here and chill. So, later.
This guy right here, him, give him a high. That's a real man's car.
I think you are right, Lamar. You get a tax rebate. I understand. Money is an issue. Money isn't an issue.
This is the best part. Watch this when he real to me and he gonna get on this one.
Look, man, I gotta go. Hey, Simeon, I'm out. I'll holler at you,
Best part, man.
Oh, Jimmy, are you sure you are good enough? Take the wheel and show me.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here because today is Sunday and it's the start of my weekend. Okay, my week has started hours ago, but we'll ignore that. I finished, I know for sure I finished the Princess Diaries. I DNF'd The Familiar by Mark Z. Daniel Bluesky. I spent a lot of money on those books. Okay, so the first volume was the one that I paid full price for. It was like $28. And I think that's really insane, honestly. Especially for the content. It was just all over the place. Nothing made sense. And I'm sure that's probably the point of the story, but it's not. I was reading some reviews and it's basically about a little girl searching for her dog, and none of that's in there that I've read so far. I'm like, it honestly, just the way it is, it just looks, it's reading like someone is possessed by a demon and they can't, complete, they can't complete thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, my allergies are flared up. Bear with me. Oh, and I finished Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, too. So I gave both The Princess Diaries and Lock Every Door 3 stars. And, like I said, I DNF'd The Familiar Volume 1 at page 101. Maybe I'll eventually go back to it, but when I'm actually in the mood to read something weird and off the wall. But probably not. So that's the end of this video. If you like it, please give me a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button and then click that little bell notification down below to be noticed when I post. All of my links are down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later. I've got romance and nonfiction, a many. I've got horror and dystopian galore. You want fantasy? I've got plenty. But who cares? No big deal. I want